How do addictions work? What is the science behind them, and how can we get out? Are you addicted to any substance? Would you like to get out? My name is Ernest Wamboye, and you are watching CITAM Church Online. Addictions are things that nobody likes to talk about. They're shameful, they're degrading, they hold you down, whether it be alcohol, pornography, masturbation. Nobody likes to be identified with an addiction. But how do they work? I pose to you that if you find out how they work, you'll know how to get out. One of the things that I did as I struggled with an addiction to pornography and masturbation is just find out what was going on in my body, in my soul, and in my spirit. Now the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 23 that may God himself, the God of salvation, come back and find you whole in your body, soul, and spirit. You must understand that an addiction involves the three parts of you: your body, your soul, and your spirit. Let's start with the body. What does that involve? Your brain produces chemicals during addictive situations. If you're addicted to substances like alcohol or drugs or whatever it is, your brain produces dopamine. Now what dopamine does, dopamine sends a message to the brain and says, hey, this is good, let's do this again. And so the brain has a memory imprinted on it saying, we must do this thing again. Now there's another chemical that I'll mention right there. It's called norepinephrine. Norepinephrine burns memories into your brain and tells you, hey, this thing, remember it. But that's not the bad part about it, because those chemicals are normal. They're produced in your body every time when you eat something fantastic, when you see something lovely. The danger with these chemicals is when they produce another chemical called delta force B. Now what delta force B does to your body is that it releases this protein that tells the body, let's do this, not again, but let's do this now. And so your brain tells your body that you need to have this substance right now, whether that is gambling, a sexual addiction, a substance abuse, and your body becomes compulsive, and you realize that the only way you can actually relax is that if you have that substance right now. So many people who are caught in addictions end up getting into this cycle of seeking that gratification immediately, and they get addicted. That's your body. What about your soul? Your soul is your mind, your will, and your emotions. The Bible says in Job chapter 7 verse 15 that Job said, I would that my soul would choose death rather than life. That is your soul making a volitional decision. That is your will. Your soul is your mind. The Bible says in Psalm 139 that my soul knows very well that the Lord has created me. Verse 14. That means that your soul is your mind. Your soul has the capacity to know. And finally, the Bible says that, why are you downcast, O my soul? Psalm 42. Why are you downcast? Put your hope in God. Your soul is your emotions. You need to understand that your addictions involve your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your mind is taken control of. You have no control over what you think about, because these thoughts are constantly in your mind. Your will is destabilized. You have no volitional power of your own. And finally, your emotions are clouded. You are lied to that this fantasy is going to give you the satisfaction that you need. Now that's a lie. Addictions appeal to our mind, our soul, and our emotions to teach us, to try and convince us that whatever we are getting will give us ultimate joy. But that's not true. Our minds are corrupted, our wills are destabilized, and our emotions are clouded. And finally, your spirit. Your spirit is the part that was meant to connect with God forever. Now your spirit cries out for connection with God. Addictions kill that connection. They ensure that you don't have any connection with God whatsoever. So your body is struggling with these chemicals. Your mind, your will, and your emotions, which is your soul, are out of control, and your spirit is dying. The only way to get out of this is to start by reviving your spirit. Because once your spirit is revived, your soul can be motivated and your body can be taken control of. The only way to revive your spirit, guys, is to have a personal relationship with your Creator, the one who made you. Your spirit is dead if you don't have a relationship with your Creator through His Son, Jesus Christ. How do you overcome this addiction? Strengthen your spirit, man. One, admit that you're a sinner. Admit that you've fallen short. Your spirit will come alive. When your spirit comes alive, your spirit will inspire your mind, your will, and your emotions. Your soul will come alive. And once your soul comes alive, you have a fighting chance against those nasty chemicals that are holding you down. I invite you to come and join us at CITAM Valley Road for our service this Sunday or the next. If you want to contact us, if you want to send us any information, you can do so with the contacts at the bottom of the screen. Follow us on social media, and we can connect some more. My name is Ernest Wamboye, and you are watching CITAM Church Online.